Remember the time when you decided to write down your amazing New Year resolutions in the beginning of the year? You were so excited. You sat down with your new diary in your hand and you listed down all the amazing habits that you want to build throughout the year. You were so excited about it. You started off, but after 1 week, you decided to take a small break because so many things were going on and you were doing so many things together. You thought like, okay, I'm tired, I need a little break. But that break lasted for the whole year. You kind of forgot about your habits, you lost interest, and you again remembered them when another new year came and when you had to write down your New Year resolutions. If this has happened to you, you're not alone. This happens to a lot of us because starting off with something new is easy, it's exciting, but building a good habit over a period of time and sticking to that is where the challenge lies, and that is the difficult part. Welcome back to Esha's Life Hacks. So in today's video, we are going to talk about a few things, little things that you can do to build some good habits over a period of time and so that you can stick to them without getting bored. So yeah, these are a few little things that I have personally done and I was benefited by them, so I thought I will share them with you. Before moving on to the video, if you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I make videos on productivity, positivity, food and everything related to an intentional, amazing lifestyle. Also press onto the bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. I would love to see you around. Now, without any delay, let's get started with the video. So the first thing that you have to do before you start off with a new habit is answering why you want to do that. And your why can be completely different than anyone else. First of all, don't start something because someone else is doing it. Only start something if that means something to you. Why you are doing it? Is that for your personal development? Will that improve your mental and physical health? Will that improve your skills or anything like that? It can be very small things, but you have to acknowledge that because knowing your why will actually motivate you to start off with that. For example, I drink some sort of detox water in the morning because that really cleanses my skin and I love that fact. Also, I have recently started learning Korean and I was not at all interested about it before this pandemic situation, but I recently started doing that because I want to visit South Korea once all these things get over, and I want to visit South Korea with my best friend, which is kind of an exciting plan that we have, and that motivates me to learn Korean. So yeah, things like this, answer your why you want to start a good habit, and also make sure that you write it down so that later on if you lose focus, if you lose your motivation, then this answer sheet will actually help you to get back in track because that will remind you why you started off in the first place. The second thing that you have to keep in mind is making the process enjoyable. While building a new habit, it's always very important to enjoy the process, especially if you are not really very much interested in doing it, but you are doing it because it will be good for you. For example, I started drinking 4 liters of water daily. Now my water intake was so less. I did not like drinking water for some weird reason, and I started drinking a lot of water. Now drinking plain water was very boring for me. I did not like it, so I started making detox water with cucumbers and lemons and all those amazing stuffs. So that kind of changed the taste and I got interested in drinking water and I slowly built up that habit. The third thing that you have to keep in mind is starting off slow. Now a lot of people get very ambitious. They want to develop a lot of habits at the same time and then they cannot do it. They fail to do it because it gets very overwhelming, it gets very tiring. So try to build it up slowly. Maybe pick something up that's absolutely important for your health first. Then pick up something that's important for your personal growth. And then pick up any other thing that you are interested to build just for fun or to be involved in some kind of activity or stuffs like that, So once you already develop one habit, it's easy to add another one instead of trying to do 2 or 3 new things at the same time and building 2 or 3 new habits at the same time. Also, when you are building some habit, give yourself some time to adjust. Again, it's very important to give yourself that space, that mental headspace, because if you force force yourself to do something new every day, it kind of gets tiring and you lose interest very easily. So you need some time to get your mind and body adjusted to that, and once that happens, then you can slowly increase the number of days, and once the habit develops, even without trying, you will start doing that every single day. The fifth point is following the 5 seconds rule, and you must follow this if you are an overthinker like me. Overthinking takes away so much of your time and energy, and it's one bad habit that kind of blocks you, prevents you from building some amazing good habits. So what is this 5 seconds rule? It's actually something very simple. Count from 1 to 5. Give yourself just 5 seconds, and after that you have to do the thing that you want to do no matter what. When you do this, you actually don't give yourself the time to overthink. You don't have the time to entertain all those negative thoughts that prevents you, that stops you from doing the new things, from building the new habits that you want to do. So yeah, this actually simplifies your life and pushes you towards building new habits. The next thing that you can do to motivate yourself is creating some visual cues. When you have these visual cues in front of your eyes, you feel compelled to start off with your habit. For example, I love filling my journal every night, so I keep that on my dresser, and every night after I complete my nighttime skincare routine, I just carry it to my bed and fill it up. Also, I love keeping my yoga mat just in front of my eyes in my bedroom, so every time I enter my room, I see the yoga mat, and then I kind of feel compelled to take that and spread that out and do my exercise. And these visual cues will motivate you to build some amazing habits. The next thing that you can do is maintaining a habit tracker. Now when you maintain a habit tracker, it kind of keeps you accountable, and you feel compelled to practice your habits every day, because you don't want to miss one day in your tracker. You just don't want to lose that streak. So yeah, there are a number of ways in which you can fill in a habit tracker. If you are just like keeping track of one habit, just mark it off in your calendar. It's as simple as that. You can also use like there are a lot of apps that you can use. So I personally love using Habitify. The good thing is that when you are on the go and probably you have done something and you just want to tick that off, you can just open this app and tick it off. You don't need to carry any manual diary or tracker like that. But I also love to keep track of a lot of things in my journal in a regular basis. So I have this 2-part kind of system. I have a few things that I keep track of daily. So I keep track of my mood, I keep track of the amount of water I am drinking, I keep track of I do gratitude journaling every day. So these are my habits that I want to practice every single day, and so these are like my regular trackers. And other than that, I also maintain a weekly tracker. So in that, I put in the habits that I want to follow specifically for that week, and this is how I maintain a regular tracker, like an yearly or monthly tracker and a weekly tracker in my journal. Another thing that you can do is having an accountability partner. When you try to develop something new all by yourself, it can get a little boring, you can get tired, and you will have all these excuses of not doing that. But when you have an accountability partner, you are accountable for doing that, because you have someone to share your journey with. First of all, it gets very exciting. You can give that person a call before you start doing that, and you can give that person a call after that. You can share your difficulties with that person, and you have to communicate with that person on the basis of the habit that you are practicing. And when you do this, you kind of don't lose your practice, and you keep doing that every day. And when you do that, you build the habit for a lifetime. And even after following all these things, there will be times when you will feel like giving up. But instead of giving up so easily, it's very important to re-evaluate your decision. First of all, go back to your journal where you wrote down your why. When you read that, you will remember why you started your journey, and it will motivate you to start again. Now ask yourself why you want to give up. What is the difficulty? So instead of giving up completely, you can evaluate your decision, and when you understand what your problem is, you can modify your routine accordingly, and you can build your habit which is best suited for your routine. Lastly, don't be too hard on yourself. There will be days when you are super busy with your work or maybe with your phone, or you are super lazy and you don't feel like doing anything at all, and that's completely fine. So if you need to take a small break, that's completely okay. You can take a break for 1 or 2 days or even a week, but make sure that you are coming back, because starting off from where you left is always the most important part. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Do let me know in the comment section below which tips are you going to follow and what you think is the most helpful one. Also stay tuned for my next video, which is going to come very soon. Till then, take care and bye bye.